9:30 at night. Darin, my brother, it is your turn to burn in the sun, bro. Darin sent this little Fatboy 1x2 up. It's got had DEIs in it, and he was having all kinds of problems with it. What he ended up doing is he blew this transistor up. There's a DEI that was in there. We've gone in, we replaced him with a match set of Toshiba 2879s, and he's got a 30-watt radio. Now he's got a 4-pill DEI box. I tried to tell him, I said, man, the DEI box is not going to perform the same way as like a 4-pill 2879 box. It's not going to perform. But he's got a low drive radio. He said he wanted me to add some lights to it. So, dude, I added some lights to it. Trust me, we'll put the fan on this in a minute, and you'll check that out. It's going to glitter up through this little fan beautifully. Wanted me to put a lit fan on it, and I said, man, I ain't got none of those. And they usually turn it at a lower RPM anyhow. So I said, trust me, you'll be able to see this. It's bright. So anyhow, we're going to use the RCI 2950. So that's the lowest output radio I've got on the bench at the moment. And we're going to tickle this with about 30 watts of drive, the same thing he's got going on. So we're going to go over here, we're going to work on the 1000 watt slug in PEP, 1000 watt slug in bird average or coaxial dynamics average, 5 watt slug in reverse. And let's see, we're going to use this bird watt meter and 5 watt slug between this radio and the amplifier. So anyhow, that's going to show us our reflector, otherwise known as our input tune, how much wattage is coming back from the box. So let's fire down on this puppy here real quick. The autofocus button there. We'll show you drive. Remember, this is a 1000 watt slug, so we're full deflection at a 0. Hello, audio. About 25-30 watts worth of drive. Variable all the way open. Hello, audio. Hello, audio. Going back to the initial statement, Darin, this won't overdrive your 4-pill if you put a 30 watt radio into it. Now, if you put like the striker into it, like what we were talking, remember how we were talking on the phone, those are delicate? Yeah. Put the striker into it, you'll probably get another 115 watts out of this box, and it'll take it. Now, you asked me to bypass your driver section, which I did. That's a DEI 2290. All you got to do is reattach this resistor to where this wire is at, reattach this resistor, which is soldered down to the board, to where this wire is at. And believe it or not, the 1-pill driver section, good to go. Okay, let's take a quick look at the input tune. So, hello, let's turn the box back on. You know what? Let's not make this thing a swing machine. Hello, audio. Hello, audio. Sit here and throw a little bit of a dead key. Here's your input tune, by the way. That's a 5 watt slug in reverse, so that 1, or what I call 1. You gotta remember, we're thinking in that middle scale, right? So 10's a 1, 20's 2, 30's 3, 4's 4, and 5's 5. Hello, audio. Hello, audio. If that's not a beautiful thing, I don't know what is. Darin, I'm going to put the tin on the lid so you can see it. I'm going to put the video up tonight. I'll call you tomorrow. We'll get squared up, and it can come home to you. If you want me to order you a backlit fan for this thing, I'll get her done. If you're happy with the amount of light that's coming out of the fan, we'll leave it be. So give me just a second. She's glowing blue, baby. Hold on a second. Let me turn off the 10 million candle power bench lights. It's all coming from in there, dude. This is bouncing around on the inside of that holder. He's bright. Darin, I say thanks, buddy. And guess what? We're going to do this extra in the dark. My name is BBI. Without a shadow of a doubt, I am the biggest mud duck in Idaho. Come check us out, www.bbiamps.com. Call the number in the dark screen right there. Yeah. Come find me on Facebook. Gentlemen, I appreciate your all support. Appreciate y'all letting me be here to play. Another dude, 10-8 and straight. Stick me a little sticker right here on the lid and send her out the door. See you, gentlemen. Darin, thanks.